Hi, you're welcome once again. We want to see how far we can go today. Really, we want to solve problems on equilibrium again, looking at the year 2007. Right? This is the problem that we have. Our problem, the question is, the figure above shows four forces, 3 Newton, 10 Newton, 3 root 3 Newton, and 6 Newton, acting on a particle P, right? The resultant of the four forces is what? Wow! What is the resultant of the four forces? This is a lovely question. Okay, now what we have to do is we'll find summation of horizontal for component. So this one here will resolve it along the horizontal, that is minus 6 cos 60, right? Of course this one has no component along the horizontal. Then 10 Newton, that is plus 10 cos 30, then plus 3. Why are we having minus? Because this one is in the negative x-axis, whereas these two are in the positive x-axis. So we have minus 6 cos 60. Cos 60 is that is what? That is 0.5. So minus 6 times 0.5 is minus 3. Then plus 10 cos 30. That is cos 30 is root 3 over 2. So we have 10 root 3 over 2. Then plus 3. Right? What does that give us? That gives us, this cancel this, so we have 5 root 3. So that is the horizontal component. Then find the vertical component, right? Resolving this one along the vertical, that becomes 6 sine 60 minus 6 sine 60 degree, right? Or minus 6 cos 30 degree. Then this one has no component along the vertical. This one along the vertical becomes 10 sine 30 because it is in the positive y-axis. So 10 sine 30 degree, okay? Then plus 3 root 3. So plus 3 root 3, right? So what does that give us? So when we solve that, so if we have been able to bring this out, the rest is what? Algebra. You see what we did? We find the total horizontal component, which is minus 6 cos 60, then plus 10 cos 30 plus 3, right? Minus in the sense that this is in the negative x-axis, this is in the positive x-axis. So we have 5 root 3. You know, we must use cos when you are resolving along a chosen direction. Then for the y-axis, for the vertical component, we resolve this same force again along the vertical. That's going to be minus 6 cos 30 or minus 6 sine 60. They are equal. Sine 6 sine 30 and cos 60 are equal, but minus in the sense that this is below x-axis. This is in negative y region, okay? These are in the positive y region, right? So that's going to be plus 3 root 3, then plus 10 sine 30 or 10 cos 60, okay? So that's how we got the vertical component. So we now break everything down. We resolve it completely. So we have the horizontal component is, total horizontal component is 5 root 3. Then total vertical component is going to be what? Minus 6 sine 60. That's minus 6 times root 3 over 2, right? That's sine 60 is root 3 over 2. Then 10 sine 30, that is 10 times half, that's 5. Then 3 root 3 plus 3 root 3, right? So what do we have there? 2 here 1, 2 here 3, so we have minus 3 root 3 plus 5 plus 3 root 3. So this cancels this. 3 root 3 minus 3 root 3 cancels plus 3 root 3. So what do we have? We have 5. So the total vertical component is what? 5. So the resultant now is going to be square root. That's r squared is equal to what? E summation f x squared plus summation fy squared. That is the resultant. So it's going to be what? Square root of fx is 5 root 3 squared plus 5 squared. Okay, please, are we together? We should. Now when we do that, we're going to get r there for, this is r now, r squared is equal to this, so r is going to be equal to this. So finally r is going to be 5 squared is 25, root 3 squared is 3, then plus what? Plus 25. So what do we have there? We have 75 plus 25, and that gives us root 100. So our r is what? 10 Newton. So the resultant of the forces is what? 10 Newton. The resultant of the forces is 10 Newton. I hope you understand that perfectly. Please, you have to go over the video again. Should you have missed anything, just try and go over it again, and then try and watch all the videos that I've released, okay, on equilibrium. Try and watch them, then you understand many of these concepts, okay. And if you have any question as regard any of these areas which I've elucidated and you are not yet clear, please just take your time to forward your email to me. You have my email on my blog, just write to me, okay. And if you are my student, just take your time and meet me, and then I will explain some to you. I'm committed to your sources, and I want you to also be committed to your sources. Success is not cheap. It requires hard work that is bravely done. Alright, just like the one I'm doing now. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself.